back to the Jackal Nest.
Welcome.
Episode like 40 or something.
Gosh, I don't even know.
38. I think we should drop the episode there. We just do videos. Just do videos. It's relentless to try to keep up with that.
Not really.
It's the hardest thing I've ever tried to do in my life.
Really?
Well, I didn't try that hard at most things. So, whatever episode it is, get ready, buddy. Are you looking at me right now? You better get ready. Because what's going to happen is things. Today, we got to talk about multiple issues today. Oh my goodness. Oh. Sweating on my sunglasses.
Oh no.
It's too much for one very humble and generous couple to deal with. It's a lot, you know. First we got Mr. Beast, who I always said was bad.
You sure did.
I always hated that motherfucker. And so we're going to talk about him first, but we'll give you a preview for the next couple ones coming up, if we even put them out, because we like to do previews and then just not put them out. So, then we're going to talk about Robert Downey Jr. becoming Dr. Doom. You know, that'll probably be kind of a short one, but we'll give some takes on that. And then we have a special new segment that will be somewhat irregular, much like our bowel movements after the age of 40. These, you know, panhandle diet. So,
True.
it's a video game thing, so nobody will watch it. Which, I don't mean like nobody watches our videos already. But what I mean by that is, like, absolutely nobody's going to watch it. But it's just to troll another podcast that I listen to religiously, but also irritates me. So we're doing like basically a better version of what they do, but less popular and, you know, nobody cares about. All right. Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Jesus fucking Christ. Where do we even start with this? This is why you'll notice there's no clips this week. Because I was like, what am I going to do? Show people the same clips they've already seen a million times? You know, there's no point. I'm not telling you guys about it. I'm telling you what I think about it. And you guys already fucking know about it. It's not a big point in like rehashing shit you've already heard from 100 different creators before you got so burnt out, so desperate for another Mr. Beast video that you actually click on ours. There's no reason to make you watch that shit again.
That's true.
So, I'm just going to start with how I first learned about Mr. Beast, right?
Okay.
I mean, I've heard of him, but then me and LD, we laying in bed on a lazy, like, Sunday or something, and both our daughters come into the room at the same time with a PowerPoint presentation they made. It was adorable.
It was.
About how we should buy them, these Mr. Beast bars, because they have golden ticket in them. And somebody's going to win a prize and get to go meet Mr. Beast. And they were so excited. It was adorable.
It was very cute.
And the first thing I said was, this sounds like a scam. You can verify, right?
Right.
LG sitting there being a normal, regular person, just going, wasn't that cute that they made that? You know, that's the right way to be. But that wasn't me. I was like, who is this motherfucker? Why is he brainwashing my kid?
You were automatically suspicious.
Didn't I think he was brainwashing my kid?
Yeah.
Didn't I? I said that shit. And they were mad at me. And we were like, we're not going to buy $15 candy bars, this very cute little presentation, but we're not going to fucking do it. And it was very cute. And they were pretty mad at mostly me. But wouldn't do it. Okay, so that's where I first learned about it. Then later I find out he's asking kids to clean up his Walmart displays.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy's a piece of shit.
I thought that was really fucked up when I
Like,
heard
what
that.
the fuck? What is
Yeah.
wrong with him? And then I'd watch, pieces and parts of his videos, and I'd be like, this is some fake bullshit. Like, all this shit is fake. He's just lying to these kids about what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But I didn't think a lot of it because, they also watch Sam and Colby, so what's new?
Right.
So,
But you didn't think he was dangerous at that point, maybe. Not that he's
no, I thought he was dangerous.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah.
Because he's so uncharismatic.
Yeah.
Right? He has no business being the host of anything. He's just this goofy looking regular guy.
Yeah.
And you wonder how to get here. He got there apparently by just promising to give little kids money. And this is what pisses me off about that dog pack video, or at least what people say about it. He sets up his video talking about all these lies that Mr. B says. Well, the first thing he says is that the audience is children. And then he goes into all these lies. And to us as adults, we're like, yeah, of course it's fake. But people, they compartmentalize each part of the video instead of taking it as a full thing.
Mm.
Which means that you have to keep in mind as you're watching the video that his audience is children.
Right.
So they would be like, well, yeah, well, I know they're fake. It's like, congratulations, idiot. We all know they're fake. He's pointing it out that the kids might not know it's fake.
Exactly.
And that the kids, and then the next thing you get is, well, fucking be a good parent. Don't let the kids do things. This is a force to be reckoned with. This motherfucker is he's getting billions of views. Not millions, billions of views, which is a much bigger number than millions. And even Jimmy knows that a lot of people don't know the difference. But there is a big difference, which means that he is influencing the next generation of people. The next generation that's going to grow up into being people, he is feeding them a line of bullshit from the time they're really young. And that includes from families where maybe parents aren't paying attention to this shit.
Yeah.
That's why there's a FCC. That's why there's people, because this next generation affects us all. It affects the whole country. So to sit there and say, oh, well, you just take better care of your kids, them kids are going to grow up thinking that Mr. Beast is a bastion of truth and honor and an American fucking hero that'll give you money if you like him. And then he runs for president, which he said he wants to do. Makes me think that guy that shot at Trump was pointing at the wrong motherfucker. Because I'll tell you what, miss him, he probably hit his fucking teeth. Then he might sound like a person, Instead of sound like, he always sounds like he's talking through his teeth,
Yeah.
This is what he sounds like. If I took this pen and put it in my mouth, go, hey guys, welcome to Mr. B. We got a rig today, we got 100 people, and we're putting them all inside of a blender. He's talking around their fucking chompers, these guys. That's why he sounds so weird.
Right.
That doesn't mean anything. That's just mean, right? I'm just making fun of him at this point. But he deserves it. You know why? Because he's got $1 billion. Anybody got $1 billion deserves to be made fun of.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're not people anymore. They're subhuman.
Yeah.
Humans have to worry about surviving.
Mm-hmm.
Humans have to get up and be part of society and worry about being a productive member, Billionaires are beyond that at that point, which makes them actually subhuman. They're not human anymore. You should not treat them like humans. You should not be nice to them. If you see them in real life, actually you're a bitch, okay? If you're nice to Mr. Beast, you're a bitch. And that's before this shit happened. If you're nice to any billionaire, you're a fucking bitch, you're bitch made, you're a pussy, you're trying to get some money, you want to be like them, you're a hall monitor of life, you're a house free time worker. If you have that mentality. Where are they going with this? Oh, people all about the allegations with his friend Chris Tyson and all that shit. Well, yeah, he's just basically doing the toxic gossip train, He's just got his Discord well, she's just got her Discord of fucking minors that she's grooming. You know, that's the same shit that the Colleen Ballinger was doing. You know, it's just the same shit again. To me, yeah, she's got in trouble or whatever. But to me, the more important thing is Mr. Beast trying to steal our children like a Pied Piper.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
He sold his soul for money. If he ever had one to begin with. He is from North Carolina. Good chance he didn't have a soul. Them motherfuckers, they're born with Oakley sunglasses on, you know what I mean? They're the whitest of the white.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so we had a couple of different former employees, you know, talking about him being a piece of shit, and we all know it. And one of them was put in, you know, had to sit in the 100 solitary confinement for like whatever. He did the video a bunch of times, but apparently this is the first guy. And the first guy was such a bad experience, they didn't release the video because it was basically just torture. And then they didn't pay the guy all the way off totally. Well, because half the money goes to taxes. So he get paid all that good for it, but
And Mr. Beast does seem a little sadistic to me. Like the challenges, they do seem like torturous.
I don't think he's sadistic. I don't think he's getting off on that. He's getting off on the money he's going to make. He's thinking about, oh, well, last time I did this happened. So it started out with like little things. Oh, I give a homeless guy some shit. And, oh, my channel shot up. How can I like make that bigger? And then he also thought, you know, what was it? He did things where he would do endurance things himself, which are probably all fake at this point because he's. That was one of the things about that video is to show that Jimmy has no problem just bull-faced lying to anybody. He doesn't care. So everybody said, "Oh, it's not that big a deal. It's just a little lie." No, the whole point is to show you that you can't trust the goddamn thing he says. He's a liar. So, I mean, unless them old endurance videos show him sitting there the whole time actually doing it, there's no time elapse or going faster parts, then he probably didn't do it. So now he's suing people, and you know, there's this other accusations about other predators that work there. But of course, because Mr. Beast is obviously a sexual predator himself, look how weird his face is.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, his face is weird. I can prove that.
Well,
But allegedly, he's got the best friend, which, I mean, yeah, shit can be going on under your nose. Totally.
Of course.
But to have a picture in your living room of the lolly artist, and you live there, you're in the Discord talking about the penis
I
of
thought
the
that
guy
was
we're
really
talking
strange. The picture that was hanging it. Yeah, I thought that was very strange.
Yeah. And then you just so happen to hire a convicted pedophile to, you know, it's just, but so many people beating that to death, and what's the point of beating it to death? I don't think it's bad, but it's not as big as the problem of Mr. Beast as an entity in our world. You see, this is a problem. This, the big YouTubers don't want to talk about this because they all want to be Mr. Beast, you see?
Yeah.
So they want to focus on the other things. You see, H3 won't even hardly talk about it. Because Ethan would love to be Mr. Beast. He would love to influence your children. You know? He would love that. He would love to be a billionaire. And if he could figure out a way to be a billionaire, he's going to do it. I lost all respect for him because of this whole Mr. Beast thing. He should have been on that. Like, poor Brad taste in music. This motherfucker's only sin was taking a picture with Ethan, and then his whole chat getting mad at him, and then him saying, "Oh, well, my fans are mad at me. I feel like I should apologize to it." And then everybody made fun of him for like 2 weeks. And Mr. Beast's been doing what for how long? With nobody saying shit? That's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. It is kind of curious how a lot of the big YouTubers don't want to say anything negative about him.
LD did tell me that Red Bar talked about this as well, as I know they would, but I purposely didn't listen to it so as not to say the same shit on,
Yeah.
knowingly say the same shit. If I say it now, but he says the same thing as me at all, it's an accident, other than this one point that she told me, which was something about Nerd City and thinking that they're being paid off, the big ones being paid
Yeah,
off,
'cause,
which isn't
like-
that unique point of view. I think I've heard a couple
Yeah,
people
he
wonder
just
that.
made the point that he thinks maybe Mr. Beast was giving money to all these YouTubers because none of them seem to want to say anything negative about him and will defend him when they're talking to other people who are saying
Oh, yeah.
negative things.
Well, this is part of the circle of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is when those smaller guys that don't have any shit in the game can get in and do their Mr. Beast videos. Not like us. I mean, like actual smaller guys. We're non-existent. Well, I'm talking about the smaller YouTubers that aren't fixed in yet. They can still, they're doing videos. They're doing much better videos about it right now. And a lot of them straddling the line. Old Oopaville.
I was
Looking like a
really
straight up bitch.
I like him too. I was really
He
disappointed.
needs to
in
stay out.
that.
He needs to stay in the Gonzalez territory because he ain't built for this shit.
No.
Because he was wanting to be Mr. Beast. He's got his own stupid fucking candy. And then,
Well, a lot of them have their own candy.
yeah, they
now.
all got their, yeah, right? Like maybe they all met with Mr. Beast. Like Mr. Beast is talking to him behind the scenes. That's why they don't want to throw him under the bus. But that's the circle of life on YouTube, baby. If you fuck with it, then one person could get too big. That's the whole point.
Exactly.
You get too big, you get taken down. And everybody feeds on your carcass. But it doesn't matter because you made $100 million. So go away. You don't stay here and keep sopping up all the fucking money. You greedy bitch.
They are greedy bitches. They can never have enough.
That's
Once
what it
they
is.
get to that point, it's like they can never get enough. They have to keep.
That's what it is. And
It's
he's too greedy.
disgusting.
He needs to be taken out. In terms of he needs to go home with the money he's got now and leave everybody alone. We don't need a Mr. Beast in this world.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should cut it there because I'm pretty sure it's long. Well, how long is it?
18 minutes.
Yep. Cut it, dog.
All right.
We love you.
Bye.